Before the first whistle, before a single play was run, there was one team the Huskies wanted to see.
West Charlotte. Definitely West Charlotte.
West Charlotte.
Definitely West Charlotte.
Obviously West Charlotte.
I would love to see West Charlotte.
It gotta be West Charlotte, because if you know, you know.
There are games you circle on a calendar, and then there are games that define a season. All season long, the talk has been loud.
The whole city's talking, everybody's talking, that's all we hear. We go to school, home, social media, everywhere, so the emotions is high. We just gotta make sure we stay calm, do what we supposed to do, and focus on ourselves. Don't worry about anybody else.
Everyone's been waiting for this matchup, circling this date, waiting for this Friday night.
You know, this week is business as usual. I think that the people in the city, they're gonna make this game a lot bigger than what it is. It doesn't really matter what anybody else thinks. You know, we got a job to do.
The anticipation hasn't just been building, it's been boiling.
Everyone in Charlotte, you know, they're making it a big game. But for us, we're just continue to do what we do. I mean, enforce dominance, be aggressive, be physical. They don't think we're physical, we're gonna show them.
Because this is more than a game. This is a rivalry written in blood, sweat, and tears. Two programs that aren't strangers. They're shadows in each other's stories. They don't like each other. They don't pretend to. There is no love lost.
Oh, I'm excited for the matchup. I'm happy for the whole city to be able to see us put belt to the team that everybody think is fucking good, but they ain't fucking good.
Two teams built to win. Two rosters stacked with dogs. Two programs. One city and only one crown. This isn't just a war to advance. It's territory, pride, respect. A battle for the name everyone wants. King of the Queen City.
It's more of, I think, the disrespect of Hough. Like, I think a lot of people disrespect us because obviously we hadn't won a state championship. But in the city, nobody has really beat us. They depend on other teams to beat us, and then now we got to hear all this chatter about, you know, West Charlotte is, West Charlotte. They're very talented. They're a really good team. I'm not taking nothing from them at all. But you have not beat Hough but one time in the 15-year existence. For me, I want to, since everybody think West Charlotte is the best team, I want to play the best. I don't run away from no smoke. My kids don't run away from no smoke. My coaches don't do it.
Hey, listen up. We done talked about this shit all week. When you're gonna come over here and do all that hooting and hollering and shit, it don't make a difference. And fucking 10 minutes the ball finna be fucking kicked off. So you can scream, holler, yeah, do the fuck you wanna do. It makes no difference. All right? We got one common goal. Let's get to the state championship.
Yes, sir.
All right? No stupid ass penalties. They don't mean don't play with intensity. They don't mean don't play hard. Are we good?
Yes, sir.
Guys, don't get into the rah-rah shit with them. But again, y'all know we ain't gonna be pumped. All right? You take it to the ass from the opening kickoff. Guys, you can make history tonight and be the first team to do it. You got all this alumni that came back to watch y'all make history. They came back to watch y'all play tonight to get to the state championship game. A lot of these boys that came back right now, they done been to the semifinals and they get it done. Let's fucking change it tonight. They come in here talking all of this shit. We knew they was gonna do it. We knew they was gonna do it. But we got something for their ass tonight, I'll tell you that.
Tonight, the talk ends. Predictions fade. And every answer, every opinion, every bold statement comes down to 4 quarters under the lights. All roads have led to this moment. One team walks out with bragging rights. One team owns the city. And when the lights come on, the truth won't hide. Welcome to the war for the crown, the battle for the Queen City.
This is our chance to play championship football. Y'all understand? We prepare for war in the time of peace. Guess what this is? This is wartime.
The Huskies' defense came out firing, setting the tone immediately. Linebacker Charles Puckett, the third member of the law firm, would make his presence known early and often. On third down, Puckett shot off the edge untouched, wrapping up the Lions quarterback for his first of many sacks on the night. A statement play that forced West Charlotte into an early punt.
West Charlotte's probably the biggest game of the year that I'll play. Out first half of the season, so I knew that this was probably my biggest game that I had to step up and play in, knowing that I didn't get to play in Mooresville. That was one of the bigger games for me, and that playoffs is do or die, so I had to step up.
The offense took the field looking to establish rhythm, leaning on the run to open up the pass. They moved the ball, but ultimately the drive would stall and the Huskies were forced to punt it right back to the Lions. Back on defense, Hough stayed aggressive. The front seven played fast, closing gaps, meeting ball carriers at the line, and forcing a quick 3 and out. But on fourth down, the Lions flipped momentum, faking a punt and picking up the first down. A sudden swing, the crowd shifted, and the Lions had found a spark. But the Huskies didn't let it linger. They tightened up immediately. Pressure came from different angles, and the pocket collapsed snap after snap. The Lions quarterback looked rattled, scrambling more than he was throwing. On a key third down, linebacker Ryan Peterson chased him down, stopping the Lions quarterback short of the marker. Another stop for the Husky defense. The first quarter closed 0-0. Low scoring but high intensity. Two defenses trading blows, waiting for someone to break.
First quarter, well, first drive, we realized that they was just coming straight to the backs. The guards coming straight to the backs, and we realized it, made some adjustments, and after that, I mean, it was really lights out.
Early in the second, possession went back and forth. Then a perfectly executed punt from the Huskies pinned West Charlotte at their own 1-yard line. Field position began to tilt towards Hough. West Charlotte answered with their best drive of the half, stretching the field from their own goal line into Husky territory. But like they've done all season, the Hough defense held its ground. They bent but never broke, tightening coverage, forcing pressure, and eventually backing the Lions into a 4th and long situation. Then a break, a botched snap on the punt. The ball skipped away, and suddenly the Huskies had possession just outside the red zone. A momentum shift you could feel from the press box to the bleachers. Hough wasted no time. Quarterback Ethan Royal found Jamarian Morrison leaking out of the backfield, nearly scoring, dragging defenders and setting the Huskies up at the doorstep. One play later, the Huskies would strike first. Royal followed his blockers and punched it in. Touchdown Huskies, 7-0 with just over 3 minutes left in the half. The law firm of Porter, Peterson, and Puckett closed out the half, shutting down the final Lions drive and denying any chance to steal momentum before the break.
Hey guys, hey, way to fucking play the first half. All right, offensively we got to do better. All right, we should have at least 14 right now. Yeah. Defense, keep doing what you're doing. Be ready for the shot play, Jonah. Be ready for the shot play when you back there. All right, be ready for it. Offense, we get the ball coming out. We have to sustain the drive. We have to. All right, O-line, y'all want us to run the ball? We're gonna run this bitch behind y'all. That what y'all want? Hell yeah. Hey guys, listen. You got 24 minutes. You got 24 minutes to create history here at Hough High School. 24 minutes. Give it your all. Give it your all. We need everybody in this locker room to win this game.
Remember this, the currency of this kingdom right here, the currency, the only money we spend here is fucking violence. 24 minutes, that's all I'm asking. You'll rest for 2 weeks. Y'all understand that? Everybody in America want to go to heaven, but what you got to do first? Kill yourself out here, bitch. Y'all understand that? Kill yourself out here. Let's get ready to go.
The message out of halftime was unmistakable. Leave it all on the field. And the Huskies meant every word. The third quarter kickoff felt like the flip of a switch. On third down, pressure up front again. The defensive line collapsed the pocket. In the chaos, defensive back Jonah Holloway exploded forward, broke on a pass, and hauled it in.
I seen the quarterback scrambling, and I know when he scrambles, he likes to extend the play. And I knew Banda liked to run it out a little bit, so I knew the ball was coming.
The interception didn't just change field position, it ignited a fire. Momentum swung in Huff's favor, and it carried them for the rest of the night. As they talked about at half, the offense wasted little time getting the run game going.
I think finally letting Coach Bake really let us run the ball constantly and not go run pass, just straight run. That's where we got our second half points from. So I think that was that sealed the deal.
We started to notice that their D-line wasn't coming out the ball as fast as they was the first half. We started to notice like they were starting to play down, they were tapping out. So the O-line was just like, we need to run the ball because they was wearing them out. They was getting a great push up front, and we just could tell that they didn't want it no more.
2 plays later, quarterback Ethan Royal dropped back and lofted a perfect strike to the back of the end zone. The ball found the sure hands of wide receiver Jaden White for 6, growing the Huskies' lead to 14. The defense continued to impose its will. Linebacker LJ Porter relentlessly punished the Lions' offense, laying the wood on nearly every snap. The law firm of PP&P was putting on a show, but tonight they were led by the often overlooked Charles Puckett, who was having a career night.
I think teams worry about me, LJ, and Puckett's just as good as us. And it was warm to my heart, right? You know, he just gets overlooked because he didn't play the first 5 games.
I don't know what's going on with other teams, but I know from now on, they're gonna know his name.
On a crucial third down, Puckett would strike again, bursting off the edge, smothering the Lions quarterback on his way to a 5-sack night, cementing the law firm as the best linebacking core in the state.
Playing with Ryan and LJ, it's so much fun. I just know I have help on either side of the ball, whichever side I'm on, and that I can just trust those guys that if I make a mistake or I gotta send it back their way, that they'll be there to make a play.
Back on offense, Morrison picked up some tough yards, wearing down the Lions' defense. The Huskies would eventually be forced to settle for a field goal, increasing their lead to 17. Huff's defense, riding that momentum, slammed the door, shutting down the Lions' offense to close out the third quarter. Then came the dagger. Midway through the fourth, Morrison broke loose. A 67-yard rumble, slicing through West Charlotte's defense, powering to the end zone. Game over.
The drive before, when we got shut out, our coaches were just telling us, like, be patient, it's gonna open up soon. So I knew that play was our best running play, so I knew that somewhere it was gonna open up. So when it opened up, I just took that chance.
The dagger would be swiftly followed by the final nail, and defensive back Zane Murphy would deliver that blow. On fourth down, West Charlotte, desperate to find points, found Murphy instead, finishing off the Lions for good, 24-0. Another statement victory. Hough didn't just win, they dominated. They silenced doubters.
I didn't believe anything that they were saying in the media. I didn't believe anything that they were saying around the city. The guys that play on this team, they understood the assignment. They knew that we were the better football team.
Disprove the haters.
I guess the main thing we saw, like, they weren't as tough as people kind of portray them. So, I mean, obviously, when you take the game to them and kind of just talk trash and do your job and do your keys, they break down mentally. And then when we saw kind of a weakness in their offense, we just took advantage of it.
And burn the memories of losses from seasons past. With this shutout, the Huskies did more than advance. They cemented themselves as the undisputed rulers of the Queen City.
Hey, listen, hell of a job. Hey, defense. Yeah!
Anytime that the guys work their butt off during the week and come out on a Friday and prevent a team from scoring a touchdown, it's always a value add, right? But I knew that we were going to beat them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Friday was just the exhibition.
Hey, hey, what offensive line at? So it's shooting. Yeah!
We kind of knew that emotion was going to be high. We just tried to, play with the right emotion, you know what I'm saying? Not the emotion that was all the pregame antics and stuff like that. But I thought our kids handled it well. I thought the coaches handled it well. I thought we came out and executed our game plan. We had to make some adjustments at halftime to what they were doing to us offensively. And I think we came out and executed the plan, what we wanted to do in the second half.
We got one more job. We got one more game. One more. Let me tell you something. Safely. Thank you for your support. We gave this boy at the beginning of the year. About what he wasn't doing, how he needed to do it, and all he did was be a damn winner. Real talk too. Hey, Gabe, clap it down. Block out on me, block out on 3. 1, 2, 3.
The Pack walked off that field not just victorious, but kings. Kings of the Queen City. But again, the victory is short-lived because the job's still not quite done yet. There's still one piece of the puzzle yet to be put in place.
Man, you know what, man, it's a blessing, you know what I mean? And to be the first to do it is great. The kids work hard for it. Like I said, the seniors that's here right now, they've been on that team that went to the 4th round, 3rd round, 4th round again, you know what I mean? And now we're finally over the hump.
Everything they've worked for has led to this moment. All the early mornings, the sprints, the long practices, getting yelled at, rolling, all the blood and sweat has prepared the Pack for this opportunity. The opportunity to leave a legacy, to become the first in school history.
It's a blessing, because I've been here past 4 years, so we always lost in the playoffs, and it's been a blessing to be able to get over the hump. It means more than what people think, kind of. Yeah, like you said, I've been here for 4 years, so 3 of them years I watched seniors I grew tight bonds with, cry, upset, regret what happened, and kind of just being an underclassman watching it, I know what it feels like to lose as a senior.
48 minutes is all that separates this team from greatness. And standing in their way, the Millbrook Wildcats. Another team chasing perfection, chasing history. The Pack has conquered the Queen City. Now they set their sights on the state, the final hunt. This is Inside the Pack.
And now, here's a word from our sponsor.
Have you ever been injured in an accident?
Maybe you've been a victim of theft.
Or perhaps someone's been taking liberties with your personal space.
Then you need a legal team that hits hard. Call Peterson, Porter, and Puckett, the law firm of Triple P. We analyze every detail, every angle, every play.
We tackle your legal problems and everything else.
Call now at 1-800-HAVOC. 1-800-HAVOC.
PPP are not licensed attorneys and do not offer legal advice. All hits performed on closed football field by trained student athletes. Results may vary depending on effort, team chemistry, and opponent talent. Fumble recoveries are not guaranteed. Call before kickoff. Void or prohibited.